Oh, that's mud. Didn't spill though, that's good. Don't feel like doing that. Yep, it's muddy. All right, let's check out these old school parts. The 2008 Scott Voltage YZ Limited, MSRP of $17.99, $1,800. The frame construction is a TIG welded, and it's 6061 aluminum with a Marzocchi Dirt Jumper 1 fork with 100 millimeters of travel. We got a Travati box guide. That's the chain drop protector. Back in the day, this was all the rage. The rear derailleur is a SRAM X9. The crankset is a Truvativ, a Holzfäller DH, 36 teeth chain ring up front. The hydraulic brakes are brilliant. This is an Avid Juicy 5 with 160 millimeter rotor brakes. Now this is somewhat of a hybrid, I would guess. They call it a mountain mix. Not exactly the type of hybrid that you're used to hearing about. More of a mountain bike meets dirt jumper. I love it. We got the Truvativ Huzefeld pedals. Man, am I saying that right? Probably not. Bottom bracket is also a Truvativ Howitzer XR 138 millimeter spindle. Wow, it's a spindle. It is a 1x9, 11 to 26 tooth. Not really too good for climbing. The 11's fine for packed single track. But the 26 tooth climbing, unless you're in shape for it, which I aspire to be, at least that's what I'm working on right now. Could use a little improvement, which, easy peasy. I've got a cassette in the parts bin. I may switch it out, depending on today's ride. Scott Pilot FR 2.0 handlebars. A Truvativ Huzefeld stem. I'm saying that right. Now it is a 26-inch. That's just fine for me, by the way. It's a different ride. If you're used to riding 29er and you hit some features that require less, I don't want to say effort, less compensation, and that's what you're used to, that's fine. But the 26 works just fine for me, as well as the geometry on this bicycle. It's perfect for me. The hubs, which I was going to switch out, to change my mind, but these are just fine. The one up front is a Scott Pro 20 millimeter, and the one in the rear is a Sun Ringle Long Wheel. It's a 12 millimeter, and they both are through axle. I kept the stock rims. I was going to switch them out for some Spanx. I changed my mind. I'm going to save those rims for a different build. That's coming soon. And of course, I switched the spokes out. I won't tell you where I got these spokes from. I will just say that they came out of my parts bin. The bicycle they came off of, I don't think it's important. I will say this, well, they are slightly heavier, but it doesn't really increase the overall weight of this bike all that much. But they certainly seem, in comparison, when I tested them side by side, when I had a spoke in each hand, one of them was very breakable and one of them was very not. And so I went ahead and installed them on this on these rims. All right, let's do this. Louder. Not exactly a climber. Crazy here. These are fucking crazy. Oh, it's mud. Didn't spill though. That's good. Don't feel like doing that. Yep, it's muddy. Pretty cool line, but that mud will get you. Ryder. Gotta clean them brake pads. They're not stopping as well as they could. Right? Yeah, she's not a climber. Neither am I, by the way. I'm not in game shape right now. It's been a minute. But here's how you get back into game shape. You start, and then you get back into game shape. Don't whine. It's going to be hard. That's what makes it worth it to have. Bunny hop action. Slippery one wet. Oop. That's what makes it worth it. If it's hard to do, if it was easy, everybody would do it. And that goes for everything. Sick? Fucking. Shut your mouth and do it. Tired? Shut your mouth and do it. Old? Shut your mouth and do it. Because once it's over, once that bell rings, once you're past that expiration date, you can't do shit. So do it now. Quit whining. Slippery mud. Pretty good tires. They're old. Older. They're older than they are used. If that makes sense to you. But they were sitting on a bike that was unridden for a while until I built this one. Rebuilt it. Still got some work to do on it. I put it together for the sake of it being together, and there's rusty bolts all in it. But I really wanted it to work. It had no spokes. Well, actually it had some. But they were cut. I was going to do many things. Replacing the hubs was one, and then I noticed that these were good hubs. So, just a little cleanup. Also, the chain drop protector, the wheel that it sets on. It didn't necessarily break, it crumbled. It just crumbled as I was adjusting it. The plastic did, at least. Now I can fabricate something. If I had the capability to, I could 3D print something, but I don't. I know people that do. So I may. But most likely, I'll do one of two things. Get someone to print one out. Get one off of Amazon, if it's available. One of three things. Or just change the front chain wheel to a narrow to wide tooth chain wheel. Technology that it's using right now was all that was available when it came out. 2008. I believe that's accurate. You guys can correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. Making my way towards the end of this run. It's a good workout. Okay. Can't get all your training in one day. You won't get all your strength back in one day. Be smart about it. Train smart. And train hard. That's how you train, young man. It's a beautiful day outside. That sun is ablazing, that's for sure. This was part of the 2008 Scott YZ Series test run after I rebuilt the rims. Stand by. This was part of the 2008 Scott YZ Series test run after I rebuilt the rims. The spokes had been cut, so I finished cutting them. Was going to replace the hubs, changed my mind because the hubs are just fine. I put some heavier spokes on there, more robust, and they'll certainly last much longer. They are a little bit heavier than the other ones, but it's not exactly that light of a bike in the first place. Maybe I'm wrong, but the geometry of it is perfect for me, at least when I'm in game shape. Now, this is the first or second part of the test run for this bike, and I'll be progressively getting back into game shape after I shoulder planted. On my full suspension bike, I have more travel, and it's a little bit squishier than it has been, or at least that's what I had set it for. And when I hit the top, my bottom bracket was lower than it normally is, and I had a pedal facing down, pedal strike over the bars. Normally I'll roll out of it. I generally have, well, every time. That's part of the training. But nothing's perfect, and it was this shoulder. And this one already has somewhat of an impingement in it, which is workable, and I work with it on a regular basis, but now it's both, and they're in a slightly different area. So because of that, I've backed off a little bit on my training, whether it's lifting weights, cycling, sprinting, or whatever the case may be. As far as strength goes, I'm still there. As far as my wind goes, absolutely not. I don't have the endurance that I did before. So part of this vlog, part of this story, will be my journey into getting back into shape, to game shape. What I have always preached, I am going to now practice. Hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for riding with me. I appreciate it. Like and subscribe, all right? See you in a bit.